minus 2a plus 4. Students, any questions?
When am I ever going to use this?
Hello and welcome to Quantum Astronomy. Earlier in this video, we asked the most frequently asked question in the history of mathematics. Well, in one word, you will probably never. Most of us will never do research on pure mathematics or statistics or even planning to becoming a nuclear engineer. So why should we bother learning this? I used to ask this question a lot, and so I googled it. And this was the result. Which proves either Google can read your mind very well, or else a lot of you are asking the same question as I did before. So I decided to do some research by myself and I found an answer. But before I tell you, let me tell you a small story.
This is a Royal Army uniform before 1916. During 1916, Army added helmet, and this is how soldiers look like.
But after adding a helmet, more soldiers starts coming to hospital with head injuries than before, almost 28% more. Which means helmet is the reason behind these extra head injuries, right? At least general reasoning says yes, so the army decided to get rid of the helmet. But wait.
This is a British soldier from World War II. This one is from the Falkland War, and this one is from modern days.
But why? What changes the army's mind about the helmet? A young mathematician pointed out the fact that it is not like people didn't get head injuries before the arrival of helmet, but when they did, they didn't end up in the recovery ward. That's why we still have helmet in the army, and it is also mandatory to wear a helmet while riding a bike. This seems obvious when it is spelled out, but why did it fool the military officers? They have much more experience about war and helmet than a mathematician. Then why could a mathematician see things that army couldn't? It all came down to the way they thought. Without knowing it, army officers made the assumption that injured soldiers in the hospital are completely random samples of total injuries a soldier can get in battlefield. If that were the case, then it would make sense that the helmet were causing the head injuries. However, before helmets, there were much fewer cases of people being shot in the head and surviving. If you think about it for a moment, then that assumptions don't make any sense. There is no reason for assuming that some parts of the body get more shot than the other parts, and all of our parts are equally vulnerable. Well, that was a nice story about war and history, but where is the math? There is no algebra or trigonometry or calculus solving the problem. Wasn't it just common sense? And the question is still here. Why should we do page after page of math if we are never going to use it again?
Algebras and calculus are to math as parades and drills are to soldiers. If you want to be a professional soldier, you have to do parades, drills, push-ups, and other exercises. You will never see soldiers doing push-ups during a battle, but you do see the strength and confidence they gain from doing these exercises.
But what if you don't want to be a professional soldier? You just want to play PUBG or Counter-Strike. That's totally fine, but you still can be a fitter and healthier person by doing those exercises. It is the same for math. You don't have to get into a career of mathematics, but you still can do math and you will have better reasoning skills and will have more common sense and will make better life decisions. You don't trust me? Just look at the cool army dudes who were going to make such a terrible mistake by removing the helmet from their uniform when their nerdy body saved them from this disaster.
In the book Power of Mathematical Thinking, Jordan Uhlenberg said, "Math is a bionic limb that you can attach to your common sense, which will allow you to reach farther than you could have without it." Just like Hulk.
No, not that Hulk. The other Hulk.
Yes, this one. His Hulk transformation let him do things that Bruce Banner could never do, like punch through walls. But from Bruce's perspective, he's just punching the wall exactly like he normally would.
So if anyone asks you,
When am I ever going to use this?
tell them about Helmet, Military, Hulk or the other Avengers. And if that's not enough, then share this video with them and also tell them to subscribe like you did. If you like the video, give a like. If you don't like the video, give a dislike. Feel free to comment. The link to my Facebook page and Twitter is in the description. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.